Hello, good afternoon to all. So, in the last class, we have seen Newton's forward interpolation formula and problems on Newton's forward interpolation formula. So, how to use the Newton's forward interpolation formula, and how to solve the problems on it. Now, today we will discuss about Newton's backward interpolation formula. So this formula is used to determine the value of the function which is at the end of the set of tabulated values. So Newton's forward interpolation formula is used to find the value of the function which is at the beginning of the given set of tabulated values. So in Newton's backward interpolation formula, if we have to find the value of the function at the end of the set of tabulated values, this formula is used, and this formula is known as Newton's backward interpolation formula or Newton's Gregory's backward interpolation formula. So let us see how to derive this formula and the problems on it. So I am sharing the screen. See here. Now, this is Newton's backward interpolation formula. The statement of the Newton's backward interpolation formula is, if we consider yn is equal to yn x is equal to, this is the polynomial, nth degree polynomial we are assuming. So yn x is equal to a0 plus a1 into x minus xn plus a2 into x minus xn into x minus xn minus 1 plus a3 into x minus xn, x minus xn minus 1 into x minus xn minus 2 plus an into x minus xn, x minus xn minus 1, x minus x, last term is x minus x1. So this is the polynomial we are using. This is the nth degree polynomial in which a0, a1, a2, a3, an are constants to be determined. We are using this polynomial as equation 1 and impose the condition that y and ynx should agree at the tabulated points, that is xn, xn minus 1, xn minus 2, xn minus 3 dash dash x2 comma x1 comma x0. So these are n plus 1 points. For these n plus 1 points, we are assuming the polynomial ynx is equal to this, which is denoted by equation 1, and a0, a1, a2, a3 dash dash an are constants to be determined. So what are a0, a1, a2, an? These are the constants to be determined. Now, how to determine an, a0, a1, a2, an? So in the polynomial, what we have assumed, if we substitute x is equal to xn, then if x is equal to xn, the corresponding value is yn. If x is equal to x0, the corresponding value is y0. At x is equal to x1, the corresponding value is y1. If x is equal to xn minus 1, the corresponding value is yn minus 1. So by substituting xn, xn minus 1, xn minus 2, we get the constants a0, a1, a2, a3 dash dash an. Now, in this polynomial 1, we are substituting x is equal to xn. So what happened if we substitute x is equal to xn? It becomes yn. At x is equal to xn, the corresponding value is yn. So yn is equal to a0 plus a1 into xn minus xn. So this term will be cancelled. Third term an in a2 into xn minus xn. In all the terms, there is a factor x minus xn. If we substitute x is equal to xn, all the terms will vanishes except the first term. So we get yn is equal to a0. If we substitute x is equal to xn in 1, so what we get here? We get yn is equal to a0. This is the first constant a0 which we have determined. Similarly, if we substitute x is equal to xn minus 1 in the equation 1, what we get? So at x is equal to xn minus 1, the value is yn minus 1 is equal to a0 plus a1 in place of x, we are substituting xn minus 1. xn minus 1 minus xn plus a2 into xn minus 1 minus xn, xn minus 1 minus xn minus 1 plus so on. From this third term, there is a factor xn minus 1. So from third term onwards, all terms will vanish except the first and second term. So we get here yn minus 1 is equal to a0 plus a1 into xn minus 1 minus xn. So this is nothing but the difference minus h. xn minus xn minus 1 is h. So xn minus 1 minus xn is minus h. So we are getting here yn minus 1 is equal to yn, a0 is yn minus a1h. So a1h is equal to, we get here yn minus 1. This is nothing but the first backward difference, and we write it as nabla yn. So nabla yn is yn minus 1. So a1h is equal to nabla yn. a1 is equal to nabla yn by h. So this is the constant a1. Similarly, if we substitute x is equal to xn minus 2 in equation 1, we get the corresponding value at x is equal to xn minus 2 is yn minus 2 is equal to a0 plus a1. In place of x, we are writing xn minus 2 minus xn plus a2 into xn minus 2 into xn minus 2 minus xn minus 1. From this term onwards, all the terms will vanish. So yn minus 2 is equal to, what is a0? a0 is yn plus a1 as it is xn minus xn minus 2. Since all the x terms are equidistant by h, h is the interval of differencing. So xn minus 2h is 2h. So xn minus 2 minus xn is minus 2h. Similarly, a2 plus xn minus 2 minus xn is minus 2h. xn minus 2 minus xn minus 1 is minus h. So again, we are simplifying. Yn minus 2 is equal to yn plus what is a1? a1 is nabla yn by h into minus 2n as it is, plus a2 into, this is minus 2h into minus h plus 2h square. Again, what is nabla yn? This is backward difference. yn minus 1 by h into minus 2h plus a2 into 2h2 square. Now again, this hh cancel. We are rearranging the terms. Yn minus 2 is equal to yn. Now multiplying with minus 2, it becomes minus 2yn minus in minus plus 2yn minus 1 plus a2 into 2h square. So yn minus 2 minus yn minus 1. This 2yn minus 1, we are writing yn by yn minus 1 minus plus yn minus 1. This 1yn minus 1, if we are bringing to left side, it becomes minus yn minus 1 plus, now this is yn minus 2yn, it becomes minus yn. If we bring this to left side, it becomes plus yn, and this is plus yn minus 1. If we bring this to left side, it becomes yn minus 1 is equal to a2 into 2h square. So what is yn minus 2 minus yn? I am rearranging the terms. This can be written as yn minus 1. I am writing in the first term minus of yn minus 1 minus yn minus 2. So these terms can be rearranged like that. So this is equal to a2 into 2h square. Now what is yn minus 1? It is first backward difference of yn. So we write it as nabla yn. Similarly, yn minus 1 minus yn minus 2 is nabla yn minus 1. So is equal to a2 into 2h square. Now this is first backward difference. Difference of first backward difference is second backward difference. Now delta yn minus 1 is second backward difference. We write it as nabla square yn is equal to a2 into 2h square. So what will be the value of a2? a2 will become nabla square yn by 2h square, and this can be written as factorial 2 into h square. So in y0, we are writing yn, a0 is yn, a1 is nabla yn by h, and what is a2? a2 is nabla square yn by factorial 2 into h square. Similarly, by substituting x is equal to xn minus 3, xn minus 4, xn minus 5, etc., we get A3 value as nabla cube yn by factorial 3h cube, A4 value as nabla 4 yn by factorial 4h power of 4, and an value as nabla power n yn by factorial n into h to the power n. So these are the constants we have determined: A0, A1, A2, A3, dash dash, and A. Now we are assuming to write the formula in a more compact form. We are assuming P is equal to x minus xn by h. So this is, we are assuming here P value. In Newton's forward interpolation polynomial, we have used P as x minus x naught by h. So since the Newton's forward interpolation formula is used to determine the value which is in the beginning of the given set of tabulated values, so we use x naught value in forward interpolation polynomial. Now in backward interpolation polynomial, we are using P as x minus x naught by h, x minus xn by h, not x naught. So x minus xn is ph. So what is x? X is equal to xn plus ph. So what will be the value of x minus xn minus 1? Substitute x is equal to xn plus ph minus xn minus 1. So what is xn minus 1? This is difference of two consecutive difference of x values. So it is h plus ph. H common p plus 1. H into p plus 1 is x in x minus xn minus 1. Similarly, to write x minus xn minus 2, in place of x, we are writing xn plus ph minus xn minus 2. And next, xn minus 2 plus ph, this can be written in this form. And this is the difference of two x values. So xn and xn minus 2, it is 2h. 2h plus ph, h common p plus 2. Similarly, by substituting x minus x1, x minus x1 value will be x is xn plus ph plus minus x1, xn minus x1 plus ph. Xn minus x1 is the difference of n minus 1 values. So it is n minus 1 into h plus ph, h common p plus n minus 1. So we have determined all the factors x minus xn, x minus xn minus 1, x minus xn minus 2, and last x minus x1. Now substituting all the values, that is a0, a1, a2, a3, dash dash an, and x minus xn, x minus xn minus 1, x minus xn minus 2, dash dash x minus xn minus 1, in the backward interpolation polynomial, what we have assumed, that is in equation 1. If we substitute all these values in 1, we get yn x is equal to, so what is y? A0 is yn plus x minus xn, that is p into nabla yn, this is a0 value, by h will be cancelled, plus p into p plus 1 by factorial 2 nabla square yn, plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 by factorial 3 nabla cube yn, and at the last term will be p into p plus 1 p plus 2 dash dash p plus n minus 1 into nabla power n yn by factorial n. So if we substitute all the values, we get this formula, this equation. If this equation is denoted by 2, then this equation is called as Newton's backward interpolation formula. And this formula is also called Newton's Gregory's backward interpolation formula. And it is used for the tabular values to the left of yn or at the end of the set of tabular values. So this is Newton's backward interpolation formula. Now, how to use this formula? Let us see one problem, how to solve, how to estimate the value. Now, this is the problem. Using Newton's backward interpolation formula, find the interpolation polynomial that approximates the function given by the following table. So the table is, tabular values are x is equal to 0, 1, 2, 3, and corresponding values of y are f of x is equal to 1, 3, 7, 13. Hence, find the value of f of 2.5, means at x is equal to 2.5, what will be the value of y? So where is x is equal to 2.5? It is not in the beginning of the given tabulated values. It is at the end of the tabulated values. So in backward interpolation formula, we use to determine the value of the function which is at the end of the tabulated values. So here we have to use Newton's backward interpolation formula. We can also use Newton's forward interpolation formula, but it is better to use backward interpolation formula because it is the given value to be determined is at the end of the set of tabulated values. Now, to determine the polynomial backward interpolation formula, we have to construct the backward difference table from the given data. So what is the data? X, Y. In first column, we are writing values of X, 0, 1, 2, 3. These are the values of X, and the corresponding values of Y are 1, 3, 7, 13. So this value is, the last value of X is 3. So we are denoting this value by Xn. So in the preceding value of X is Xn minus 1. Then Xn minus 2 and Xn minus 3. So the corresponding value of Xn is equal to 3 is Yn. This is 13. And 7 is Yn minus 1. 3 is Yn minus 2. 1 is Yn minus 3. Now, how to find the difference? First backward difference. The first backward difference, the forward differences and backward differences are the same, but here we have to subtract the terms from bottom. Yn minus 1, 13 minus 7, that is 6. So this is called first backward difference of Yn, corresponding value of Xn, that is 3. Again, 7 minus 3, Yn minus 1 minus Yn minus 2, and this is nabla Yn minus 1. This is first backward difference of Yn minus 1. Similarly, 3 minus 1 is equal to 2. This is nabla Yn minus 2. So difference, forward difference is also same, backward difference is also same, but here we have to find the differences from bottom. So this is the value of Yn, corresponding value of Xn, and the first backward difference is nabla Yn. Second backward difference, again 6 minus 4, 6 minus 4 is 2, 4 minus 2 is 2. So this is, we have to take the values of bottom values, and this is the second backward difference value of Yn. Similarly, 2 minus 2 is 0. This is the third backward difference. So del nabla cube Yn is equal to 0. So here the first value of last value of X we are using, the last terms in the first value of Y, first backward difference, second backward difference, and third backward difference table. So in backward differences, we have to use the bottom values. So here Xn is equal to 3, Yn is 13, first backward difference of Yn is 6, and second backward difference is 2, third backward difference is 0. Now, we know the values of the backward differences, and what is Xn, Xn minus 1, Xn minus 2, Xn minus 3, Xn is 3, Xn minus 1 is 2, Xn minus 2 is 1, Xn minus 3 is 0. Now, again, we have to, what is the length of the interval? Length of the interval is 1, because all the values of X are equidistant, 0, 1, 2, 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, 2 minus 1 is 1, 1 minus 0 is 1. So h is 1, length of interval is 1. Now let us take x is equal to xn plus ph, or p is equal to x minus xn by h. So what is xn? Xn is here 3. So p value will become x minus 3 by 1, that is x minus 3. So we know the value of p, we know the differences yn, backward difference, first backward difference, second backward difference, third backward difference. Now we can write Newton's backward interpolation formula. So the Newton's backward interpolation formula is y is equal to f of x is equal to, what is x? Xn plus ph is equal to yn plus p into nabla yn, p into p plus 1 by factorial 2 nabla square yn, plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 by factorial 3 nabla cube yn, and so on. So this, the last term is p into p plus 1 p plus 2 dash dash p plus n minus 1 by factorial n into nabla n power nabla power n into yn. So this is the formula. We have three backward differences. So up to three backward differences, nabla cube yn, we use this formula. So y is equal to yn. What is yn? Yn is 13. So see here, yn is 13. Plus what is next term is p into nabla yn plus p into p plus 1 nabla square yn plus by factorial 2 plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 by factorial 3 nabla cube yn. So these values we have to substitute in the formula. So y is equal to yn value is 13, p is x minus 3 into nabla yn value is 6 plus p into p plus 1 x minus 3 into x minus 3 plus 1 by factorial 2 nabla square yn its value is 2 plus p into p plus 1 p plus 2 by factorial 3 into nabla cube yn is 0. Then after that we have no differences, backward differences, so we stop the formula up to nabla cube yn. Now the nabla cube yn value is 0, so this term will get cancelled. So we get y is equal to 13 plus x minus 3 into 6, that is 6x minus 18. This 2 to factorial 2 is 2 and this 2 gets cancelled. We get x minus 3 into x minus 2. The product of this x minus 3 into x minus 2 is x square minus 5x plus 6. So after simplification, we get y is equal to x square plus x plus 1. So this is the polynomial, second degree polynomial, or the Newton's interpolation polynomial for backward differences. Now again, it is given to determine the value of the function at x is equal to 2.5. So how to determine? In the obtained interpolation formula, that is Newton's backward interpolation formula, y is equal to x square plus x plus 1, we have to substitute 2.5, which is at the end of the tabulated values. So that's why we are using Newton's backward interpolation formula. So substituting x is equal to 2.5, we get y is equal to y of 2.5 is equal to f of 2.5 is equal to, this is one and the same, f of 2.5 is nothing but y of 2.5, or the value of the function at x is equal to 2.5. So this is equal to, we are substituting 2.5 in place of x. So 2.5 whole square plus 2.5 plus 1. So after simplification, we get the value 9.75. So what is 9.75? To verify our answer is correct or not. So let us see the problem. In the problem, what is given? The given value of y is equal to 2 is 7, and at x is equal to 3, the given value is 13. So at x is equal to 2.5, our value should be in between 7 and 13. So what value we have got here? 9.75. 9.75 lies between these two values, 7 and 13. It shows that our answer is correct. So what we have determined, the value at x is equal to 2.5 is 9.75, which lies between 7 and 13, means this is the correct value. So by this way, we can determine the value of the function by using Newton's backward interpolation formula. So I think you understood this formula, Newton's backward interpolation formula. In the last class, we have seen Newton's forward interpolation formula and problems on it. So there is a slight difference. In Newton's forward interpolation formula, we have f of x is equal to y0 plus p into delta y0 plus p into p minus 1 by factorial 2 del square y0. Forward differences we are using, and in backward differences, the formula will be yn, f of x is equal to yn plus p into nabla yn plus p into p plus 1. In forward, there will be p into p minus 1 by factorial 2, p into p minus 1, p minus 2 by factorial 3, del square y3, y0. In backward interpolation formula, there will be positive sign and backward differences. So all other steps are same. So we can do the problems, we can solve the problems by using Newton's backward interpolation formula. Now, I think you understood this method and problem how to solve by using Newton's backward interpolation formula. Now, other formula we will discuss in the next class. So thank you one and all.